Hey guys, welcome back to another video. It is me, Mysterious Cameraman, and today I'm reviewing Amazing Fantasy: A Spider-Man Story. So before I get into it, I was supposed to make this 2 days ago, but I got sick, so I couldn't. If you haven't already voted for the Fan Film Awards, the vote for that is in the description. If you want your fan film featured in the Fan Film Awards, that's also in the description. And if you haven't already seen the teaser trailer for Spider-Man and Kingpin of Time, that's also at the end of this video. Now back to the review. So, what are my thoughts on Amazing Fantasy Spider-Man? I thought it was pretty good. It has a lot of interesting themes. It's very different than any fan film I've ever seen. It is very old-fashioned. It's, first off, not live action. It's all like cartoony. It actually is, I think, like a cartoon, things like that. So it's a bit disorienting at first, but then you get very used to it, and it's like really fun, like to have a very different type of fan film. Like a lot of fan films can sort of blend together, like some stand out, but a lot of them don't. So to have something like this that really doesn't stand out is really nice. That actually does really stand out, I meant, because it is so different. It isn't live action. I've never really seen a cartoon one like this, especially done well, because you can like see it. So it does look a bit weird sometimes when like the things are moving and you can clearly see that like a few times there's some like a shot is on like a single thing for like 10 seconds and it looks super weird. But usually there's like music or dialogue to distract you from that. The rare times that there isn't, it becomes very apparent to you, but that's very rare. So as for the actual plot of it, Peter gets his powers and then goes to the wrestling match and then gets hired by a TV company to be Spider-Man. I think it's a good plot. It's like the original comic plot, and I think it looks good. So even though we usually do the 6 things, directing, editing, acting, story, choreography, and music, well, we can't really do directing, editing, or choreography, because that's basically live action stuff. So I'm only going to be basing this on acting, story, and music, which I think all 3 are done very well. I think the story of this is really good. I think it's a really solid story, especially for a pilot episode. I think hopefully when more episodes come out in 2023, that it really helps the story blend together better. As for the voice acting, I think it's voice acted pretty well. I think there are some things that are like, this person's not a voice actor, and you do notice that at some points, but the majority of the time it's like, oh yeah, this person's really good at what they're doing. And yeah, I think that's really good most of the time. I think there are very few times that's like, that's not a great line delivery, but usually it's really good. And the issue with like something that's not live action is you notice things that like line delivery way more. So yeah. Moving on to music, I think the music is actually really good. I think it really distracts you from the fact that it's very interesting, because usually you're like on a shot for at least like 2-3 seconds. So for it to not be like boom, boom, and it to look super weird, music and especially the music, but also the dialogue really distracts you from it. And for a fan film to be able to do that is really impressive, because there are times that you get bored in a fan film that's a live action with things bam, 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 without music. But the fact that there is music and that the music is able to distract you from the fact that it isn't live action is really impressive. So overall, I really liked Amazing Fantasy Spider-Man. I'm really excited for there to be a second chapter. I think at first, though, this episode begins very slow. I think it really takes its time at first, and then it really speeds up. But overall, I think it's really good. So besides that, thank you so much for watching this video. If you haven't already, voted for the Fan Film Awards in the description. If you want your fan film featured in the Fan Film Awards, that's also in the description. Also, Amazing Fantasy is one of the fan films you can vote for. That is in the description. If you want to see the trailer for Spider-Man Kingpin of Time, that's at the end of this video. Besides that, thank you so much for watching this video. See you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.